Hello all and welcome to another Let's Sail video. Now today the plan of action is to do a fort. Now it's not Friday because otherwise Fort Loot would be worth more. However, I just want to do one because I haven't done one in a while. So let's sail. So as usual, to start off, pack your boat, fill that hunk of wood with as much supplies as you can. Make sure to turn off your lights on the top deck and the second deck. Your lower deck can stay on, and the reason we do this is during nighttime you literally become a beacon for people. Even when your lights are off, they can see your sails, but it's much less obvious than having your lights on and screaming, "Hi, I'm here!" Unfortunately, there is no fort in sight, so I say we go on an island and see what we can find there instead. Though, let's put an emissary flag up, that way we can level it up and maybe earn a bit more money and rankings in the ledgers. If you want to know more about the emissary stuff, check out my angry tutorial in the top right of this video. For now, we'll run the merchant because that's the only one I need to level up to 75 for the main companies, exempting Reaper's Bone because I'm not an ass. Now we do have the Flameheart World event up, but honestly I have been grinding that down for the last little bit to get these sales, and not really in the mood to do it, so we're moving on. I'm sorry Flamey, you don't interest me today. You don't impress me much. We get to the island and first things first, there's a rowboat. Always make sure to take the rowboat. They are good insurance policies if ever your boat sinks and you need to put your loot somewhere. Also, they come with a good amount of inventory, so make sure you also check the rowboat inventory from time to time. Got a crate of silks, and Flameheart is gone. Got it good. By the way, you can kill a skelly off with a harpoon, machine gun style. It does take many hits, but it's kind of fun to do. Oh, Fort Behold! I could take the silks and sell now, but I'd rather do the fort. Potentially up my emissary level and make some additional gold from it as you gain multipliers when you raise that emissary level up. While on our way to the fort, we do some supply runs at islands, and I mistake one of the islands thinking it's our island in our missions from our mission in the bottle. When in reality, it isn't, and obviously I still can't tell islands apart. Nonetheless, we get some things and we're on our way again. We do see a galley in the distance, and they look to be doing the fort. I decide to hide behind a rock. A really big one, and now I can't see. That's great. So we decide to go for a little swim, maybe do some sneaky attacks, but I notice that the galley is not where the fort is. So now we have a choice, take out the galley or risk doing the fort with them around. They seem to have sails down but not moving, which tells me that they're anchored and lights are on, so potentially these may be newish players to the game. I decide to go for them. So as I sail to the outpost, there appears to be another sloop going to the same outpost as well. It's about to get spicy! However, upon reaching them, I quickly find out that the players on the galley are actually new, and that there's only two in a 4-person boat. Oh god. We talk a bit, and rather than attack and devour them, I decide to make an alliance to benefit everyone. The other sloop, however, doesn't do anything, and I decide to leave them be and head on my way to the fort. Once you reach an active fort, you will be shot at. Honestly, focus on finding a parking spot where the towers cannot shoot at you and where they lose sight. This way the towers will still be active and can act as an early warning system for you if there's any other ships nearing the island. You may get some holes as you reach near the island, but honestly don't worry about it, and just continue until you're parked. For this scenario, the anchor is your friend. You need to come in hot and stop quickly. After you've parked, no shots being fired at you, repair and prep your boat and get on the island for some action. During the fort, you will experience waves of skeletons. Take your time and try to find areas where you can bottleneck them. Front door frames, the sloped steps to the second floor, anywhere where the skeletons have to get close for the most damage in the least amount of time. Also, put the explosives somewhere safe. You'll need them for the boss. If heaven forbids you blow one up and it causes a chain reaction, you can lose all of those explosive barrels in one attack. As you progress with the waves, you will eventually get the skeleton captains, which tells you that you're nearing the big boss. Also, make note, when you kill those skeleton captains off, they give you maps for that island that you can dig some additional treasure, so do it. And boom, big boss time. It looks like we got Duchess, one of the more rare spawns. But she'll still feel the might of Gaston! Keep on her, and don't be afraid to run if you need to. Remember those barrels? Well, now is a decent time to use them. Also make note that once she pulls out this blunder, this one right here, this is a one-hit kill if you're near, so run for your life. She also spawned some skeletons alongside her, but these guys are weak and one sword dash will kill them off, so just keep killing them off. Now, this is the unfortunate part. It was at this time I was beginning to have some server issues. I got disconnected at one point and the lag kind of screwed me over and I wasn't sure what the judges were doing. So I got shot in the face and died. Now, I did have to do a full disconnect and reconnect back into the game, but to be honest with you, it was probably the best call. But after I came back, I noticed that my Galleon friends also came to help, which is fine. Being as they are new, I gave them the opportunity to try and kill off a few skeletons and the Duchess herself. Guess what? She dead. We got the key and I decided to give it to one of the new guys to open the vault. I told them that they can have the loot, all I wanted was the merchant stuff. Maybe you should put the big boom down, please? You know what? Let me just take that and put it over here. Less accidents this way? Okay, good. Loot done, transferred, and prepped. I took the big boom because I don't trust these guys with the big boom. And not only that, they also took all the other boom barrels as well. Oh god. But again, the server issues were back. And now I went from a boat that was flying to sinking and then disconnecting. It was all a fun spectacle. When I finally managed to come back, I realized the galleon was right beside me. Thankfully, they didn't do anything and they anchored pretty far from the dock when we reached the actual outpost. Allowed me to just slip in here and park properly so you guys can see how a parking job is really done. This is the trouble with having less people on the biggest boat, is the fact that you don't have enough people to do the sails, to do the anchoring, to do everything. So please do a boat based on the amount of players you're playing with. Treasure is handed in and somehow they got the rowboat stuck. That's wonderful. We managed to get it unstuck and all items have been handed in, thus ending my 1 hour of sail. Being as some people are new to the game, I would rather help and educate them and show them that it's not all just PvP on the seas. Thank you to the crew that helped me out, and honestly that's about it for this session. Did you enjoy? If you did, please leave a like and a sub to the channel as it always helps out, and ding that bell for content notifications. Let me know what you guys may want covered in the next video, and remember to heal. Please heal.